Hello everyone, I am Mutuno James Bryan, a dedicated member of the Uganda Christian University serving in the University ICT Service Department. Today it is my privilege to create a comprehensive tutorial exploring the incredible world of the Big Blue Button and its integration into our e-learning platform, which is called Moodle. As we dive into the tutorial of this powerful web conferencing system, I am excited to guide you through the use case scenarios, technical requirements, and the seamless integration of Big Blue Button within the university learning environment. My aim is to ensure that each of you leaves this session with the confidence and expertise to leverage Big Blue Button effectively in your educational endeavors. So, without further ado, let us embark on this journey together, exploring the endless possibilities that Big Blue Button offers to enhance our online teaching and learning experience at Uganda Christian University. Big Blue Button is a versatile platform primarily designed for online learning. However, it can be adapted for various other platforms or applications. So today we will focus on its educational user cases, which include online tutoring, flipped classrooms, group collaborations, and online classes. Big Blue Button is a secure web conferencing system specifically tailored for online learning. Big Blue Button allows real-time sharing of audios, videos, slides, chats, and screen sharing, where instructors can engage remote students through polling, emojis, multiple user whiteboards, and breakout rooms. And Big Blue Button is an excellent tool for conducting presentations, seminars, and lectures, where presenters can also record and playback content for future sharing. Here, you don't need to install any special software to use the Big Blue Button. However, you should use one of the recommended browsers for the best experience, such as Chrome browser and Firefox. And you need also stable internet access to effectively use the Big Blue Button. You can either use a local area network cable or wireless connection for a smooth experience. And to participate effectively, you will need headsets. At Uganda Christian University, we harness the power of Big Blue Button to enhance our online education efforts. Big Blue Button is seamlessly integrated into our Moodle platform, which you can access at moodle.ucu.ac.ug, which is a central part of our online teaching and learning experience. We primarily use Big Blue Button for conducting online lectures and fostering group discussions because it is an invaluable tool that helps us connect with students regardless of their physical location. So I'm going to discuss with you the new features of the Big Blue Button. First and foremost, I'm going to discuss with you the polling feature. This feature enables instructors to create quick polls during a lecture. It is an effective way to check students' comprehension or gather opinions on a topic. Polling encourages active participation and helps instructors adjust their teaching based on real-time feedback. So let us practically look at how this feature works. So this is how to set up the Big Blue Button. So when you log into your page, you look for course. When you click on course, your content will appear. Then you go on the top right corner of your page. You look for edit mode. You enable it, which will enable you make edits on your course. So you thereafter look for add an activity or resource. You click on that. So Big Blue Button is an activity, so you need to filter out. You go to activities. Big Blue Button is the second activity, so you click on Big Blue Button, and Big Blue button settings will appear, where you will need to put in the required settings. The first setting is you'll be required as a must to give the room name, which will be the class name of the students that you're lecturing. So for instance, let's say Big Blue button training. So currently that is the name of our class. And the room settings, here welcome message is whether if you want students to view a message when before they enter the class. And here it will enable you put the number of students in class. So here you'll be required to if at all you want the session to be recorded for future reference, so you can check that box. And recording view, here you can show only imported links. If you want to enable that, you can enable it. So the lock settings, just like Zoom, you can disable webcams, you can disable microphones, you can disable private chats, you can disable public chats, you can disable shared notes, or you can disable hide user list. So it is your priority to decide what you can disable during the class. And these are default settings. You can leave these settings. Alternatively, if you want to understand more about these default settings, you can reach out to the e-learning moderator in the e-learning center. You can decide to send students notifications so that they are notified when the class is scheduled. So you check that box. So after that, you save and return to course. So when you save and return to course, as you can see, our Big Blue button has been created. So from there, you can now disable the edit mode. So as you can see, our Big Blue button has been created and ready for class online. We dive into the polling feature. Let's navigate to where we set our Big Blue button. So you go to course. So when you go to course, you'll see where we set our Big Blue button. So when you click on it, a different window will pop up where you'll be required to join session. So you click on join session. Thereafter, a different tab will pop up, and for our Big Blue button, then you click on microphone to enable you use the microphone of your device. Then you join the audio. So now this is our Big Blue button. Now we are going to navigate to the poll feature. So you are at the bottom, you click on the plus icon. There you navigate to where you start a poll. You click on start a poll. So when you click on start a poll, the different settings on how you want your poll to appear to the students will pop up. So where you'll be required to put in your question. So, and there are different types of responses. So there is a true or false response, or there is also multiple responses. There is a yes or no response, or there is a typed response where a student is required to type in the answer for the question. So for now, for example, let us use the true or false response, and we type our question. So for example, Jesus was born in Bethlehem. Jesus was born in Bethlehem. So this needs a true or false response. So you will check the true or false. Thereafter, here you'll check the box if you want to allow multiple answers per respondent. Here you can change how the response should be. Then after, you can also decide to add a different response, but for now, since we are using the true or false, we are going to leave true or false. Thereafter, you start our poll, and you wait for the students to respond. So if they have responded, as you can see here, a student has responded and said true. So, and students will need feedback on whether their answers have been is correct or wrong. So you publish the poll and to give students feedback. So yes, that's how the poll feature works. The next feature is sharing external video. Here, instructors can seamlessly integrate external video content into their presentations, where they have control over when and how these videos are played. This feature enhances the multimedia aspect of your platform and allows for a more dynamic teaching experience. So let us dive into the practical bit of how this feature works. So let's navigate to where our share our external video is. So you click on the plus icon at the bottom, then you scroll up and click on share an external video. So when you click on share an external video, a window will pop up where we will be required to insert the link to the video, to the external video that you would like to share to the students. So preferably a YouTube video. So you go to YouTube. So for instance, this is the video that you would wish to share to the students. This is the link that you should copy. You copy this link. Thereafter, you go back to our big blue button, then paste the link. So after pasting the link, then you share a new video. So when you share when you share a new video, the video will pop up on the screen, and the rest of the students will be able to see the video. So thereafter, if they are done watching the video, you can go back to our plus icon at the bottom, then stop sharing the external video. And that's how the share external video works. The next feature is presentation upload. The ability to upload various file types, including PDFs, text, images, and Microsoft Office documents, simplifies content sharing. Here, instructors can upload their lecture materials directly to the platform, making it easy for students to access and review course content. Let us see how practically we can use the presentation upload feature. So for this feature, we go to our action icon, then you look for upload / manage presentation. You click on it, and another window will pop up. You'll be required to navigate where your PowerPoint presentation is. So you click on browse for files. A window will pop up where you navigate where you've saved your presentation. For example, mine is saved in downloads. I'll click on downloads. When I click on downloads, my presentation is here. I click on it, then I open. So as you can see, the presentation has been uploaded to a big blue button. Here I'll just confirm the upload so it is visible for the students during the class session. As you can see on the top right corner of the screen, the presentation is being converted to a readable format, so it is visible on the screen. So wait for some few seconds for it to get done. So the presentation has been converted to a readable format. Now, as you can see, our presentation is on our big blue button. So after making your presentation, after it is done, you go back to our action icon, then you go to upload. So since you are done with making your presentation, you just delete the presentation. After you have deleted, then you can confirm and that is how you upload your presentation. The next feature is a multi-user whiteboard. The multi-user whiteboard promotes collaboration. This is like a digital chalkboard where students and instructors can draw, write, or brainstorm ideas together. This is especially useful for subjects that require visual explanations or group problem solving. Let us dive into the practical bit of how we can best use the multi-user whiteboard. So for the multi-user whiteboard, to enable a student make annotation on the whiteboard, you click on the particular student. You need to grant access, so you click on the student, you give whiteboard access. So when you give a student the whiteboard access, a notification will be sent to the student to make annotation on the whiteboard. So for example, here we have Agre Mbogo, so we request Mr. Agre Mbogo to circle e-learning just for as an example. So as you can see, the student who is Agre Mbogo has been able to make annotation on the whiteboard. So that's how it works. The next feature is the emoji status. Emojis provide a non-verbal way for students to express their feelings or understandings during a classroom. For instance, a thumbs up emoji could indicate agreement, while a confused face may signal a need for clarification. It's a discreet way for students to communicate with instructors and their peers during the class sessions. So let us practically look at how this feature works. For the emoji status feature, so you view down on at the bottom of your screen where you find the reaction bar. When you click on the reaction bar, different reactions in an emoji form will surface, where you click according to how you feel about the presentation. For example, this emoji. So when I click on that, it will give a reaction it will give my reaction towards the presentation that is going on. Yeah, and that's how the emoji status feature works. The next feature is the breakout rooms. Breakout rooms divide the main class into smaller groups. This fosters active participation and group discussions, where instructors can set specific topics for each group or rotate students to encourage diverse interactions. Let us practically see how the breakout rooms work. So to create the breakout rooms, you navigate on your left of the screen, just above the students. There is a setting icon. When you click on it, a window will pop up where you search for create breakout rooms. So when you click on it, the settings for the breakout rooms will pop up. So here, number of rooms, you will be required to select the number of rooms that you need for the whole class. So if you want 3, you can click on 3. As you can see, there is another room that has been created. For now, we shall use 2 rooms. Now you can as well set the time, the duration that the discussion should take. But for now we are going to use 15, which is the default time. Here you can allow users to choose rooms. You can allow users to save the whiteboard during the discussions in the different rooms. You can also allow users to save the shared notes during their discussions, like the notes they have shared during the discussion. Then you can also send invitation to assign moderators during the discussions in the different rooms. Managing the rooms, you can randomly assign the rooms, the students in different rooms. So if you click on randomly assign, as you can see, the different students have moved from here and they have been assigned to the different rooms. We have 2 rooms currently. Or you can dictate and assign the users in the different rooms. We just drag and paste, drag and paste in the different rooms. For now I'm dragging and pasting, just like I've done. Thereafter you create the rooms. Remember I told you you can allow users to save the whiteboard. You can allow users to save the shared notes. Here we are not going to allow users to choose to choose by themselves the different rooms, since we have already assigned for them the rooms. Then you create room. So when you create room, an invitation will be sent to the different students to join their rooms. So as we wait for the students to join, you can see that our breakout rooms is here, and if you click on it, you'll see there's room 1, room 2. So right now room 1, Graham Turinawe has joined room 1. As we wait for others, also Kafero Livingstone has joined room 1. As we wait for others to join, room 2, you can see that Agro Mbogo has joined room 2. You can as well also see Dokas Kagoya.
Currently the only person in this conference.
Dokas Kagoya has joined room 2. So these are our breakout rooms. As you can see, our time is already running, and if you want to communicate to the different rooms, you just type your message here. For example, is everyone in the room? So if you send this message, the message will be sent to all the rooms. As you can see here, was sent to 2 breakout rooms. So this message has been sent to all the messages, just to confirm that everyone is in the different rooms. And you can see the time the time is already moving. Now you can as well join the breakout room. So if I click, you can as well join to find out what is being discussed in that group. So if I click to join, it will generate a different link, and as you can see, I have joined the room for Dokas, Graham and Kafero Livingstone. So also you can just listen to the audio. You can just listen to the audio. This is the breakout room which we previously joined for that particular group, and this is the second. As you can see, this is the second group. So after everyone is done with the discussion, you can click there. Then you can as well change the duration if at all people are not yet done with the discussions, or you can manage users, like for instance swapping. You just drag and drop. If you want to swap a particular student to a different group, you can just drag and drop, then you click on apply. So if at all everything is done, like the students are done with all the discussions, then you can come to the breakout room option, then click end breakout rooms.
You are currently the only person in this conference.
The next feature is shared notes. Shared notes allow students to collaborate on a single document during a class. This is incredibly useful for group projects, brainstorming sessions, or taking collaborative class notes, which encourages teamwork and information sharing. Let us practically look at how this feature works. So for the shared notes feature, you navigate on your screen on the top left corner of your screen. So you click on it. As you can see, it's here. When you click on it, the shared note feature will pop up, where you'll be required to share your notes to the students that you're lecturing. You can either type your notes here, or alternatively you can copy and paste. For example, I have some of the notes here I've copied, so you can come here, then paste the notes. So as you can see, my notes have been shared to the students. So I can decide to convert the notes to a presentation. You just come here at the top, these three dots, you just come and click on it, and then there are options that will be brought up. You can convert the notes to presentation. When you click on it, as you can see at the top right corner, the note is being converted to a PDF, so that is shared as a presentation to the students. So wait for a few seconds for it to convert to readable format. As you can see, our notes have been converted. Now it is being shared to the students as a presentation. Also, alternatively, you can just come back to the three dots, and you can pin the notes on the whiteboard. When you click on it, as you can see, the notes have been pinned on the whiteboard, and where students can make contributions or make any changes through the whiteboard if they are given the right to make any changes. And also you can export. You just click on this icon here, then you export to any format that you like, either plain text, PDF, or Microsoft Word, which can later on be shared to the students. So after you are done with presenting, you can just close. You can close, then yeah, that's how it works. Thank you. The next feature is the hand raise feature. The hand raise feature is like raising your hand in a physical classroom to get the instructor's attention. It ensures that students have a chance to ask questions or contribute to the discussion without interrupting the flow of the classroom. The next feature is the chat, which is both the public and private. The chat feature facilitates communication, where public chat is for general discussions, while the private chat allows one-on-one or small group conversation. It's not just for casual talk, it can also be used for structured activities like questions and answer sessions, quizzes, and surveys. The next feature is recording and playback. Recording class sessions ensure that students have access to the content even after the live session ends. It is a valuable resource for reviewing materials, especially for complex subjects. Playbacks allows students to revisit lessons at their own pace. So if they have not understood anything, they can go back and they review the already recorded lecture. The next feature is the new whiteboard. These are the new features of the big blue button, the new whiteboard. This updated whiteboard is a digital canvas that offers more versatility. You can use it to draw diagrams, write notes, or brainstorm ideas during your sessions. It is an interactive space for enhanced teaching and collaborations. The next feature is downloading presentation with whiteboard annotations. Now, when you download your presentations, all the annotations made on the whiteboard during your sessions are included. This means you can preserve and share the complete session experience, including any visual explanations or illustrations. The next feature is exporting shared notes to the whiteboard. This feature allows you to take valuable insights and notes generated during collaborative note-taking sessions and export them directly onto the whiteboard. It is a convenient way to highlight and discuss important information during the classroom sessions. The next feature is exporting breakout rooms, shared notes to the main room. When you're using breakout rooms for group activities, you can easily bring the collaborative notes back to the main room. This promotes knowledge sharing and ensures that all students benefit from the insights generated in smaller groups. Another feature is pin shared notes to the whiteboard to make sure that important notes are not front and centered. You can pin them directly onto the whiteboard. This feature helps keep critical information easily visible to all the participants, which emphasizes key concepts. The next feature is easier setup of polling. We have simplified the process of creating and launching polls. Now you can engage your students with questions more efficiently, allowing for real-time feedback and interactions without any hassle at all during the class session. The next feature is easier moving of users between breakout rooms. Now, managing breakout rooms is now a breeze. You can effortlessly move participants between rooms as needed, which ensures that group assignments and discussions remain organized and productive. So these features are designed to enhance teaching and collaborative capabilities, making your online sessions more interactive, efficient, and productive. They offer more control and flexibility in how you manage content and engage with your students, ultimately improving the overall learning experience at Uganda Christian University. To ensure a smooth moderating experience, it is recommended to use laptops or desktop computers. These devices offer more processing power and stability for running the platform efficiently. And also, instead of screen sharing files during your presentations, consider uploading them directly onto the platform. This not only reduces bandwidth usage, but also ensures that your files are displayed clearly and without lags. For optimal document sharing, it's best to upload PDF files because PDF files preserve fonts and formatting, which ensures that your documents appear exactly as intended, regardless of any viewer's device. To maintain a distraction-free environment, it is a good practice to mute all participants by default. When the class session starts, they have the option to unmute themselves when they want to speak, which helps minimize background noise and ensures a focused discussion. And if video isn't essential for particular sessions, consider turning off participants' cameras. This does not only save bandwidth but can also improve the overall experience or by reducing potential video lags and glitches. Critical steps before leaving any meeting is to stop recording. This ensures that the session is properly saved and any post-meeting process can be done accurately. It is a simple but important step to remember. These best practices aim to enhance the quality and efficiency of your online sessions, whether you are moderating, presenting, or participating. They contribute to a smoother experience for both you and your participants, ultimately leading to a more productive virtual meeting. So I thank you so much for following up to the very end. Have a blessed day. Bye bye for now. Thank you.